everybody, TheLOSTJoker here, and I am once again playing Subnautica. I'm continuing Season 2 of my Survivor series. This is my second playthrough in Survivor,
Warning,
my third playthrough total.
emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Now, I haven't been able to play in a few days, so I don't really remember exactly where I left off. I believe I only have a small, like a scanner room and some hallways up on the shallows. I just got the sea moth, but I haven't built a base anywhere. Okay.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
What should we do today? Oh, let's grab this, I guess. You're not supposed to be in here. Whoa. Nope, wrong one.
It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Alright, so let's see what we need. And then we'll go get some. We could use some quartz. We could use everything. Let's look for some quartz. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Here we go, here we go. Okay. Whoa, whoa, look at that. Some clipping issues in this game. Huh. Oh my god, it didn't see me? Crash fish. This unusual species has developed an emergency defense mechanism based on mutually assured destruction. Number 1, forward-mounted eye. Enables the creature to identify and track potential predators. Number 2, sulfur plant. The sulfur plant has evolved to feed on sulfuric compounds secreted by the crashfish, which makes its nest within its leaves. Stronger, more protective plants provide superior nesting grounds, which in turn provide the plant with more nutrients from larger crashfish. Number 3, defense mechanism. Concentrations of sulfur build up in the organism over time. If the crashfish collides with something at sufficient speed, the spikes on its torso are impacted, triggering an explosive chemical reaction. Assessment: equip stasis rifle. Oh, that would work. Repulsion cannon or similar before approaching shallow caves. Okay, that makes sense. I guess that didn't see me. Actually, I want to check that out. Like, did it die? Like, what happened to it? Why doesn't it... Where'd it go? Where was I? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh my god. Oh, the plant's like sideways. That's crazy. There you go. Well, I was able to scan it. So, oh look, this one's sideways too. I think these loaded in weird. That's not good. I mean, technically it's beneficial to me, but like... Let's get some air from my brain coral right here. Alright, I got a laser cutter. I have to find the repulsion cannon, I know that. Okay, here we go. That one's not sideways. Got me. Got me. You can kind of time that right and dodge it at like the last second. I'll pick up some cave sulfur. It's good to have extra stuff on hand. Oh, what's... Whoa, what? Wait a minute. I never scanned a whole fish? Come here. Where'd you go? Got it, alright. Let's go read about whole fish. If I can ever find my way out of here. Ooh. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Whole fish. A very small herbivore found in low numbers, often around cave system entrances where their skin colorations blends into the background. Number 1, bored out tail fin. By manipulating the size and shape of the hole in its tail, it can perform unpredictable maneuvers. Number 2, size. Smaller than most other herbivores, presumably due to lack of vegetation in low-light environments. Assessment, edible. Okay. Well, we got some quartz. I didn't get a lot, but I got some raw materials. I put the cave sulfur picked up in there. Let's eat this. What is it, whole fish? Cooked whole fish. Gelatinous. Gelatinous flesh, it said. Let's see. Plus 21 food. That's not bad. But the best thing is definitely the Reginald. It's definitely the best food. It's okay. Turn that into an ingot. Put that away. Okay. Let's go get some water. We need, what do we need? Salt? I need raw mats. Yeah, we just need salt. I have plenty of coral sample. Salt's not on my list. Alright, let's, Oh, it's dark. Damn. Oh, I'm gonna look for salt. Hurt. Oh, my battery just died. What? Thought that was salt there. Salt right there. Nice. Let's grab a couple more. If we can find them. There's one. Okay. You know what's funny? Sometimes I go back and I watch my streams after. Not all the time, but I'll watch this and I'll be looking for something in the video, and I'm like, oh, I need to find this, and I'm watching me, and I'm like, dude, it's right there, it's right next to your head, and it makes me so furious that I don't see some of the stuff sometimes.
30 seconds.
Alright. Oh, what? It still hit me. That sucks. Why can't I open this? That's strange. I can't open this. Let's try exiting and entering again. Huh. So weird. So let's put it up higher. Alright, now it's got a percentage on it, it's got a refill, but like, it's so weird that I couldn't do that. Disinfected water. Okay, now that we got the water. Let's make a battery or two. Are these all dead? No, they're not all dead. Let's hold on to those. Jeez. Let's take that out and eat it. I don't mean eat the med pack, I use it. You know what I'm saying. Alright, we got a lot of stuff in here now. I'll take one of these out and eat it. Okay. Yeah. Good, now. Titanium goes in my titanium box. Oh, I just don't have enough room. Well, I have to take copper ore out because I'm making another battery. First, I need 2 of these. How's this coming along? 26%. Okay, got another battery in there. Everything fits, everything's good. Okay, so now propulsion gun. I gotta figure out Let's look for fragments. Or data box? Well, it shows you. I don't like that when you search for data boxes, it shows you data boxes you've already gotten. It's very annoying. Alright, let's check them out. Here's my sub.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. And we're going. Is a reef vac that noise? Reef vacs make these deep bellowing calls. Very beautiful. Okay. It does not look like we've been in here. Let's take a look around. Got my laser cutter. Yep. Nothing here. Nothing there. What is this? Seamoth fragment. I already have Seamoth. Alright, let's open this up. Get some air. Modification station. Huh. I need 3 more of those. Or 2 more of those, rather. 3 in total. Alright, so we're up. Go back for some air. Okay. We got a data box. Lightweight, high capacity tank.
New blueprint acquired.
Looky, looky. Propulsion cannon fragment. Look, there's another one. Yes. Boom. Propulsion cannon.
New
Good to go.
blueprint acquired.
Yeah, but like, why would you have a laser cutter fragment in a room that you need the laser cutter to get into? Like, what's the point of that? You know they already have it. I'm just looking if there's anything else to scan in here. Oh my goodness, I almost missed that one. Okay. Alright, let's check another one of these sites out. See, now the problem is this is still here, so I don't want to come back here by accident. But, that's the proposed Degassi habitat at 250 meters, which I can only go 200 meters down in this ship. So, we'll go there once I can go deeper. Let's try... Is there any other ones? Let's try this one. Here we go, here we go. How do we get in here? Alright, let's just take it nice and easy. Can't go in there. It's right there, it says it's in here. Can't open this door. Huh. Interesting. There's a door, but I don't know how to open it. What am I missing here? What am I not looking at? Stalker tooth.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Oh, I know exactly where I'm going. Look, there's air right there. My inventory's full. Okay. Well, humph. I don't know. I gotta be like missing a vent opening or something. Something in my eyes not catching. I feel like it's gotta be this, but like, what the hell? I can't cut open that door, right? Yeah. I can't do anything with that door. This is strange. Oh, look what I found. The way. I found a way. There we go. Oh, I can repair this. Compass.
New blueprint acquired.
It's just a bunch of mobile vehicle fragments in here. Grav trap. Nothing I need. Okay. Well, I did find the way in eventually. Very hidden.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're on our way. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See, now I can open it. What the hell? Losing power. I gotta not leave this thing running at night. Or, of course, I could just build more solar panels. Titanium's getting its own box, as it always does eventually with me. Too much titanium. Actually, we want to take 2 quartz out. I can't. we shouldn't run out of power at night because we'll be storing so much during the day. Now, propulsion can. A wiring kit, a battery, and a titanium. Easy peasy. Okay. I gotta make the wiring kit first. I forgot. Propulsion cannon. Cool. Alright, we're gonna go to the crash site now. Let's put that away so I have room. Can't. Save real quick. Just in case. Cyclops bridge fragment. I gotta be real careful out here. We're getting into dangerous territory. Battery.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. the Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
I'm gonna do it right now. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I gotta go right towards it, man. Oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus, oh, Jesus. I think we're good. Whew. We got through that without any issues. Oh boy, we got some jumpy biteys. Come here. Save no cave. Cave crawler. Cave crawler. Agile, territorial, carrion feeder, well adapted to both land and sea. Number 1, gas exchange membrane. Absorbs essential gases from the air or water for basic bodily regulation. Number 2, mandibles. The species seeks out corpses in packs before defending its claim while the corpse is devoured. Assessment. Necessary waste recycler. Avoid or incapacitate. I'll just leave them to their business. Stop biting me. Okay. Let's put out this fire. Alright, let's get in the water here. Lab access.
Integrating new PDA data.
If you need to tweak your equipment, please use the mod station in the forward section or retrieve pre-configured equipment from the lab next door to the data coil. The door code is 6483. 6483. Here we go. Floating around a little bit. 6483. There we go. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh boy.
Integrating new PDA data.
I will read that later.
New blueprint acquired. Data bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Let's get air first. I'll read that thing now, actually. It's gonna be a little long, but here we go. What can we learn from the hive mind of Strader 6? How are the individuals which make up a hive mind to be categorized? Are they merely dumb components of the larger intelligent organism? Or is the larger mind merely a product of the independent organisms? Can it be both? We define organisms by their traits, but find invariably that these traits depend on those of their environment. The concept of a tadpole is meaningless without the concept of the frog it will develop into. The idea of a predator is empty without an understanding of its prey. This begs the question, if we define everything by reference to everything else, what have we actually explained? Interesting. An illustrative experiment was recently performed on the hive mind colony discovered on Strader 6. A device was placed outside the nest which would electrocute individuals approaching it. An ant colony would have lost many individuals before a basic danger signal was successfully communicated between them, resulting in learned avoidance of the device, successful but costly. The Strader 6 colony quickly formed into two factions. One attempted to move the device by brute force, sacrificing individuals as they did so. The second attempted to cover the device in sand. These two goals being mutually exclusive, a fight ensued. The first faction was beaten in virtue of their reduced numbers. The device was safely buried, and the survivors called a truce. From the perspective of the individuals, this experience must have been horrific. From the perspective of the hive mind, a nagging problem had been overcome with the most effective solution. Which perspective is the correct one? We suggest that it is neither. By attempting to fit such entities into our rigid set of concepts, we are painting onto the world a false impression of concreteness and meaning, which is a reflection of our concepts of ourselves. We describe Strader 6 individuals as attacking one another, yet just as we describe microbes in the human body. Yet the Strader colony, like the body, cannot be healthy as a whole without the aggressions of its components. We describe neurons in the brain as being dumb, but brains as a whole as intelligent. But when an idea takes hold in the brain and forces out inferior ones, do we describe this as an act of aggression? Do we mourn dead neurons? When a philosophy or a technology takes hold in human society, when wars are fought over them and people die, is that rightly seen as being good or evil? This is not to undermine the meaning of our existence. From where we stand, our existence is very serious indeed, but is our civilization and our universe really any different from the colony on Strader 6? Is intelligence something limited to things of flesh and blood? Or is the universe truly one giant intelligent system, and we but amoeba blowing self-important potholes in its surface? We would do well as scientists to remember that our goal is not to paint the world as we see it, but to see it as it truly is. That's actually a pretty good read. That's pretty interesting. Alright, let's continue on. Cut through this door real quick. Battery. Alright. This looks like a vehicle stock or something.
Integrating new PDA data.
Aurora black box data. Okay, initiated slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b. That's the planet we're on. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet's surface. Emergency distress signal sent to Altera, listening buoy via long-range comm relay. Impact detected. Life pod bays on starboard side compromised. Outgoing communications compromised. Emergency evacuation initiated. Manual piloting transferred to Captain Hollister. Life pods 1 through 25 launched successfully. Entering planetary atmosphere. Massive impact register. Drive core shield compromised. Emergency bounce back received from 8 life pods on planet surface. I must have been one of them. Human life signs detected. Human life signs detected over long range scans at T plus 8 hours. 1. That means I'm the only one who survived. That was the one life sign they detected. Personnel unaccounted for. Non-essential systems. Maintenance Chief Riley Robinson. Altera headquarters rescue solution received at T plus 8 hours. 2. High priority terminal in captain's quarters. Monitoring equipment failed at T plus 13 hours. So this place is pretty much offline. Anything else in here? Okay. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh shit. Prawn suit fragment. There we go. Get up that way. Oh, there's another one. I need 2 more of those. Let me jump. Why can't I jump? What the hell's going on? Okay. Alright, let's keep exploring in here first. Prawn suits are on fire.
Picking up a faint black box signature, originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room. New blueprint acquired.
Come on now. Okay. Nutrient blocks. Oh boy, food. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Getting all these
New
blueprints.
blueprint acquired.
Huh? Today's menu.
Integrating new PDA data.
Today's menu. Starter. Space Bear Veloute. I never heard of that. Veloute. I've never seen that word. Since their introduction to the interstellar vacuum in the 21st century, microscopic tardigrades, that's real, or space bears, have adapted and flourished where no other life form has survived. Condensed into a smooth, nutty, protein-rich soup. Ugh. They are freshest local ingredient available to travelers on long-haul space flights. I don't want to eat tardigrades. Main, cottage pie or nutrient block. Rehydrated minced beef in its own gravy, served with a topping of mashed Chinese potato, pickled fresh this morning from onboard grow beds, and a side of sautéed Chinese potato plant leaves. For the time-conscious consumer, the usual nutrient block options are available. They may be consumed cold or reconstituted on the on-site fabricator. Desserts, dried fruits and nuts. Unfortunately, a recent accident in Cargo Bay 3 involving the incorrect application of a repulsion cannon in combination with a modified battery charger resulted in the venting into space of all dehydrated desserts. Fruit and nuts will be the only available desserts for the next 39 weeks. That is a bummer.
New blueprint acquired.
Should I take the poster? Yeah, I'll take that poster. Cabin 3.
New blueprint acquired.
Cabin 1 needs a code. So does the captain's quarters. We will have to come back here at some point. PDA here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Altera Alms pamphlet. Charity is an archaic concept which the realisms of today's Alterans has rendered obsolete. We understand that we are each responsible for ourselves, but the best way to get the most for ourselves is to work together with Altera. The implication of this reasoning is clear. If someone is in need, they must find a way to be needed. Altera Alms is a training academy for those that need to be needed. We're not a charity because we don't ask for handouts. We prefer to think of ourselves as a philanthropic beneficence, I can't say some of these words, facilitation service promoting synergy between employer and workforce. AA operates on a lottery system. By investing any number of credits, you will be entered into our prize draw. That's ridiculous. Larger investments yield higher chances of winning. Your credits will go towards training unskilled colonists in vital tasks such as maintenance and interpersonal skills. The colonists received this training voluntarily and free of charge, on condition of a minimum contract with one of our investors on completion of their training. That sounds a little bit shady, man. That sounds like slavery with extra steps. Another PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours.
How much further can we do that?
To 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
The future's weird, man. Alright, we're gonna have to come back here at some point. Careful in here. It's a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Sweet offer from Huggins to Wilson. You're telling me you've been on this rig more than a year and you've never took a ride on the outside? Well, now you've only gone and gotten yourself a friend with the keys to a giant freaking robot suit. We've plain got nothing to do till we get Starside to work on the gate. You want to taste the stars? You've only got to say. My spare prawn suit's got your name on it. You don't know what power feels like till you've crushed an asteroid with your bare, heavily mechanically augmented hands. Want to play catch with a passing meteor? Come by cabin number 1, codes 1869. 1869. Alright, let's head back up there then. Grab that. Another one. Aurora Auxiliary Mission Orders. Let me cut this open, then we'll read that when I get to the air. I only got 60 seconds left here. Okay. Aurora Auxiliary Mission Orders. Mission: Search and Rescue. Target: the crew of the Mongolian vessel Degassi. Last known position: vicinity of planet 4546b. Arianed? How do I say that? Arraigned arm? Ariandi? Ariadne arm. That's weird. Contact Mongolian emissary Jochi Kasar. Aurora passenger quarters. Mission brief. A Mongolian vessel, the Degassi, disappeared almost a decade ago. Oh my god. Carrying with it high-ranking Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage on board the Aurora for emissary Kasar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degassi crew members without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew will aid Altera's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian councils. Mission details. Aurora is due to perform a slingshot maneuver around 4546b, Category 3 Ocean Planet, approximately 13 months post-launch. This will bring the ship within range of the Degassi's last known position. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in the Aurora's cargo package for this mission. Degassi crew manifesto has been distributed to senior employees in separate messages. Okay. So they were sent here. No, well, they were sent here to do their main mission, but on a side note, and that's probably why they gave us so many prawn suits and sea moths and stuff, was that we were looking for the Degassi, but only the higher-ups knew that. Oh yeah, let's go open that door. Oh, what? Oh, it's one. What? What, am I not remembering that correctly? This happens when I leave all my files open. Oh boy. (1869). Ah, that's... Oops. Alright, what do we got in here? Oh...
New blueprint acquired.
Taking the toy.
New blueprint acquired.
Responsible autonomous relationships.
Integrating new PDA data.
Forward by Jenny Eckhart. All the good things in life are commodities. We trade love just as we buy and sell stock. We engage in human relationships when there is fair exchange of value. Support, motivation, affection, nothing good is ever free. If every physical good in the Federation came from a single supplier, it would constitute a dangerous monopoly. Personal relationships are the same. It is important for people to get what they need from multiple sources. If a person finds a better source of the goods they require, they are not wronging in their original supplier by changing their purchasing arrangements. If one member of a relationship should feel threatened or jealous, they must look at their own business model and ask whether it is performing competitively. There is always room for improvement. Well, that's just a very cold way to look at love. Lag. Spike. Okay. Let's change all my batteries out, right? Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop all these batteries in here. All these old ones. Oh wait, not that one. Shit. I don't know which one it was. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Moving on. Huh? Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, here we go.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
So you don't know what brought us down. Okay, we got a PDA here.
Integrating new PDA data.
VR Suite Log. Loading program. Desert Island Drama.VRAT. Size 3 players. Resources normal. Spawning players on beach. Player 1 has been washed away by an unusually high tide. Player 2 has traded a coconut with Player 3 for 10 credits. Player 3 has planted a coconut. Players are getting hungry. Player 3 has grown a coconut tree. Player 3 has eaten a coconut. Player 3 is no longer hungry. Player 3 has traded a coconut with Player 2 for 30 credits. Player 2 has eaten a coconut, but is still hungry. Player 3 has traded a coconut with Player 2 in exchange for building a tent. Player 3 is sleeping inside the tent. Player 2 is cold. Night falls. The passing ship is offering trading. Player 2 has traded 30 credits for a musket. Player 3 has been shot twice in the head while sleeping. Player 2 wins. Player 2 has died from cold and starvation. That's hilarious. I already got the sea moth. Sea moth depth module Mark 1. Nice. Use that. Drive room.
The drive core shielding sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
How do I... drive core room.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level. New blueprint acquired.
Totally pressed A. Okay. Alright. Drive core shielding breach. The Aurora's drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell, which breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation environments will dissipate over time. This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool. 96% is about enough.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. 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 Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay.
Containment breach repaired.
Ah!
Further breaches detected.
Okay, okay. Get off me. Get off me. What are these little guys? Leader. Leader. A simple parasitic organism. A little more complex than the common space tick, but just as dirty. Number 1, ductile sac. Used for collection and digestion of blood drawn from host creatures. Number 2, jaw. Rows of teeth and mandibles used to attach to the skin of its victims. Ugh. Number 3, behavior. The bleeder's low speed and poor defenses suggest they have evolved primarily as carrion feeders, but they are also prone to target larger living creatures, which are less likely to notice and take action against this parasite. Assessment: inconvenient and unhygienic. Avoid or incapacitate. Now, it looks like this place is full of them, so we gotta be careful. Damn it.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Looks like it over here.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Get off me. We're not kidding about those guys. One more breach, one more breach. It's gotta be on this one. There it is. There we go.
Drive core decreasing.
Alright, we just saved the environment. Oh my god, get off me. It's PDA right here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Transgov Profile Altera Corp. One of largest suppliers of spacefaring technologies and consumer electronics in the Federation. The official supplier of the TSF. Consistently ranked amongst the galaxy's best employers. Began life as a defense manufacturer in the mid-22nd century. National motto, get what you deserve. Although most Transgov can trace their roots back to Earth, Altera, literally meaning by Earth, is the only one brazen enough to take its name. During the expansion, Altera supplied arms to all sides, acquiring and housing a vast colonist workforce and making the transition from manufacturer to corporate state. Altera's threat to cease trade was one of the turning points in the conflict, bringing about the end of hostilities and signing of the Charter. Free enterprises within Altera space is encouraged, but competition is tight, and all goods exported off-world must be Altera branded. Profitable businesses are brought out by the state, owners ascending to the board of directors. Well-known Altera technologies like the Cyclops submersible originated with such private enterprises. Despite superficial similarities to national governments, the corporation's lawyers have always maintained that it has no legal obligation to its employees, but voluntarily elects to take on the roles usually served by a democratically elected government. This claim has not yet been tested in Federation courts. Oh boy. Box over there. Oh, this door's locked. Well, jeepers. Alright, well, let's go back. go, here we go. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, once I get away from that Leviathan, I'm gonna put my new vehicle mod in. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Seamoth Theft Module. Nice. Alright. So now we can go check this out. I'm just wondering if I've been here already. Doesn't look like it. Whew. Okay. Beacon fragments. This is it? This is what you... Ain't nothing I can use in here. Sea Glide, beacon, all stuff I already have. No PDA in here or anything? That sucks. Here we go, here we go. Alright, we're gonna stop right here real quick.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Jelly shroom. Jelly shroom. A life form unique to a microcosm located in a cave system deep within the grassy plateaus, where a high concentration of carnivorous life forms ward off smaller predators. Consists of a tough trunk-like base from which grows a fragile purple membrane. Membrane structures suggest vulnerability to predators, but evidence thereof is lacking. Unknown defensive mechanisms, question mark. Possible symbiotic relationship, question mark. Predators not identified. There's the habitat. Well, looky. What's that in there? Oh! That's that symbiotic relationship they're talking about. Let's see if we can't scan one of these things. It's pretty risky, but let's do it.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, never mind. Jesus. Holy shit. Okay, sorry. Power cell charger fragment. Okay, here we go. Okay. Multi-purpose room. Scanning. Boom. Nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Definitely needed that. Water filtration machine.
New blueprint acquired.
Bart Torkel's log number 1.
Integrate.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close.
30
Back
seconds.
on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
New blueprint acquired.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes the hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Integrating new PDA data.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than 1 kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Dagazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation. We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. Do you see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have. And those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill.
30 seconds.
Well, we needed more.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me. More than I can say for father. And I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed. She dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals. But Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Okay, I never found this one before.
These conniving corporate bourgeois, inbred, incompetent, self-absorbed jerks don't have a damn clue. The kid's not so bad. He's even useful. But I swear, everything that comes out of his father's idiot face is a narcissistic lie. If he wants to stay in this cave, his problem. I'm the one doing the heavy lifting. When sea monsters are hunting you, you don't hide. You hunt the sea monsters. Then you build a bigger boat out of sea monster bones and you hunt bigger monsters. Keep going until there aren't any monsters left to hunt you. I'm going deeper. I'm gonna find what shot us down and I'm gonna tear its damn heart out. I started the prep work. The kids taught me how to make enameled glass. I've started stockpiling metal ores to build myself a sea moth. I'll raid the indoor grow beds before I leave.
Integrating new PDA data.
I want to scan one of these snakes. It's very interesting, all that. a chance. Crab snake. You're alright, you're alright, you're alright, you're alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost got it. Oh, I almost had it. Let me... Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Oh my god. Time to leave, time to leave, time to leave. Alright, let's read about the crab snake. Crab snake. This life form appears to live in symbiosis with the local flora. All encountered specimens have been located within 50 meters of jellyshroom flora, frequently within the plants themselves. Yeah, I got attacked out of one. Number 1, jaws. The crab snake has 2 pairs of fangs and 1 larger claw on either side. It plunges these claws into its prey, locking them in place while the inner jaw tears through the flesh. Number 2, jellyshroom symbiosis. Jellyshrooms provide the perfect lair from which to ambush their prey and protect their young. That must have been an egg at the bottom one I saw. The presence of crab snakes likely deters herbivores from feeding on the jellyshroom itself, thus ensuring the relationship continues. Number 3, behavior. Crab snakes display territorial behavior when threatened, patrolling the cave systems in which they reside. Assessment, avoid. Yeah, I figured that one out. Alright, let's go back to base. Gotta find the way out of here. Oh boy. That's the next proposed habitat. It's down there 500 meters. This is how we came in. Back in the shallows. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Finally made it home. I still need this one, battery charger. Oh man, that was a good run today. I can make multi-purpose rooms and observatories now. Isn't that great? Okay. Good. Okay. Put all this in there. Let's put these posters up. Oh, really? I can't fit them here? Why? Because of this? That's stupid. Why can't I fit 2 posters? That's crazy, man. That's funny. This one fits too. Why can't I? Because of this? Maybe. Let's take it apart. No, she's not letting me do it. Where should I put my keep calm poster? Like right here? It doesn't make sense on an angle there. There we go. I'm like, can I fit a desk in here? Oh my god. Not really. Oh man. This is so stupid. My collection. This is like the smallest space ever. I got 3 fire extinguishers in here now, just in case. Let's grab a water. Alright, so the next thing we gotta do, pretty much, is I have to build like a real base. You know? I want to set up pretty deep too. But I gotta take the materials with me. And this base... I don't have the moon pool yet. Huh. Something way down there. Look at that. I can't get to there. That's crazy. Alright, well anyway. That's going to be my stream for today. I think I got a lot done. We got all these posters and stupid things. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and donate. And tune in next time for more of The Lost Joker plays Subnautica. Have a good one.